What's going on, my YouTube subscribers? This is Matt Smith again with Talking the SmackDown podcast. This is going to be my first review video, little bit of a snippet or a preview video, if you will, of how I plan to review the end of the shows from the past few days. Wanted my first video to be about the infamous pipe bomb from none other than the best in the world heavyweight champion CM Punk this past Monday night on Raw via Netflix. If you missed that video, if you missed Raw, go back on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you see your social media, and pull that up, the full video on YouTube. I watched it today, and he just tears it up. I mean, from start to finish. And I want to first take a second to acknowledge not the tribal chief, but the best in the world, CM Punk. That's my guy. So I've been a big CM Punk fan since day one. I've seen a lot of his Ring of Honor stuff, a few of his early TNA stuff, indie scene stuff back in the day. When he first came into WWE and they put him in the added new version of ECW, he killed it. Paul Heyman took him under his wing, one of the greatest managers of all time, if not the greatest. He got moved up to SmackDown and Raw, and the man has won, WWE championships against John Cena, and won multiple world heavyweight championships. To me, he is the legit best in the world. He is a bad man, and I love CM Punk. He's great. So glad he's back. Since he's been back to WWE, since his return back in Survivor Series, the man has done nothing but slated, in my view, on his matches, his promos. I mean, they've just been awesome. So if you haven't checked out the pipe bomb video, make sure you go in and do that. And then also make sure that you're liking and sharing and subscribing to this channel, because I'm going to be reviewing and commenting on these Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns and pay-per-views, and anything that I can get on my hands. I'm gonna review and see what happens, and get this podcast going that I want to get going here. Just kind of not to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but CM Punk starts off in the middle of the ring, just like he did in the first pipe bomb, on the stage, but he's sitting down, with his legs crossed, and he just it don't take long till he stands up and with the microphone and starts just tearing to shreds up and down Roman Reigns. I mean, he calls him out for missing shows, and missing Raws, missing SmackDowns, and missing these meet and greets with the fans, and everything that Roman at one time was mad about when Brock Lesnar was the champion, and he was super mad back a few years ago, within the last 5-10 years, that Brock, that Roman was there all the time, and Brock was the champion, and he was never there, and CM Punk kind of full circles it, and ties it all back to Roman Reigns kind of doing the same deal, and Roman Reigns just did the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and CM Punk just tells it like it is. If he would have been on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, he would have been still at the Monday Night Raw, and then went on Jimmy Fallon, and CM Punk is he's a man that likes the controversy, but he's a man who backs it up. I can be in support of that, because a lot of what CM Punk over the years, when he says he's going to do something, he does it. CM Punk is probably, this generation's Stone Cold. He is a man that kills it in the matches. He kills it on the microphone, and he just absolutely is one of the greats, and is the best in the world, in my opinion, as the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. So, like I said, he starts in the ring, and he's tearing Roman Reigns up limb from limb, and he moves, eventually to the commentator's desk table there, and he's standing on the announce table, and he just takes his jacket off and just goes off. Just goes off. And one of the best promos in recent memory. And for the guys, going through promo classes in NXT, or if any current even if they've been there for a while, superstars on SmackDown, Raw, NXT, whatever, AEW, TNA, it don't matter. They can take any kind of pointers, notes. The man CM Punk cuts promos better than anybody else in the business, and that is absolute facts. When the man touches the microphone, it is gold. It is like taking candy from a baby. Everybody in the audience and everybody at home is just foaming at the mouth and just listening to his every word. And he kills it in this particular promo that he did this past Monday night against Roman Reigns. So not only does he use some pretty choice words in what he calls Roman Reigns personally, but he also again brings up Roman Reigns' family. And the last few weeks, these promo battles, back and forth, and these fights, back and forth that he's had with Roman Reigns and the Usos, is about the Samoan dynasty family. And to points, to CM Punk's point, he don't have anybody backing him up, and he don't need it. He's willing to fight the entire family, if he has to, when if need be, he's got it, and all he needs is his fist, and he's ready to go. So, getting back to the promo from this past Monday night, he calls out Roman Reigns' cousin, The Rock, and he also acknowledges the fact that The Rock is on the board of directors for TKO, and I'm sure those watching that know that TKO is the company that is over the WWE and UFC. So he cuts like a slick knife through butter through Roman Reigns, through the Usos, through the Samoan dynasty, through TKO, through the backstage politics, and doesn't really name any names, but upper management. He goes on fire, and like I said, one of the best promos I've ever seen, especially one of the best pipe bombs I've ever seen. So definitely check that video out for sure. At the very end of the promo, he cuts a secondary pipe bomb on Pat McAfee, calling him Pat McAfee for one, and calling Pat McAfee out for his politics and his recent comments, and also stating that Pat McAfee is due a receipt from the hands of CM Punk, as well as Cody Rhodes has made the same threat of a receipt coming for Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee has aligned himself with Randy Orton, who is set to try to get number 15th, his 15th World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship at this next weekend's WrestleMania. So that was also, if the rumors are true, that was also a decision brought on from TKO themselves to insert Pat McAfee, to align him up with Randy Orton. And you really need to, before you check this heavy hitting promo on fire promo out with CM Punk, you need to check Pat McAfee and Randy Orton's Pat's promo from this past SmackDown, when he was revealed as the person that has been that Randy Orton's been talking to on the phone. Pat, in my opinion, and I know a lot of people was very upset from what he said. That video actually got a lot of dislikes, a lot of not hate. Hate would be the wrong word. Just a lot of heat. Heat would be the right word. He got a lot of heat for what he said, and one aspect of Pat McAfee's promo, he said that him and Randy are a unit here to save the 30, 40-year-old wrestling fans, the ones that are my age, that have been forced to watch long drawn out matches, and long drawn out matches, and long very boring promos, and the lost Attitude Era fan that had to go, that if they stuck around with WWE or with wrestling over the last 15 plus years, they had to go through the ups and downs with the PG era. And what Pat McAfee said, in my view, was true on that part. I mean, other than just a handful of things that's happened the last 15 years, the Attitude Era fans seemed like it got left behind, that we got left behind, and I do agree with that. But watch that video, and then go back and watch this CM Punk PipeBomb video on YouTube from this past Monday night, because at the end of this Roman Reigns slaying pipe bomb, he attacks Pat McAfee, promises his receipt, that his receipt is coming for him very soon. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I had some difference in opinions on how the lackluster of the build-ups for this WrestleMania, was coming. But here in the last inning, WWE and TKO is trying to pull something out, man. I mean, they've got a lot of good leading up. The last couple of weeks has been really good to watch. So I'm interested to see how what happens at WrestleMania. Both nights, the card is full. It's pretty stacked. Maybe some surprise appearances from some people, who knows. But anyway, I am very much hoping and looking for CM Punk to retain his World Heavyweight Championship over Roman Reigns. That is what I hope happens, in my opinion. Like and share and subscribe these videos, man, so I can get up to get these views up, and these subscribers up, and I can start reading y'all's comments and replying to those, and we can keep this thing going. Check out that promo from SmackDown with Pat McAfee, and then go directly after that and check out this promo video for CM Punk. Very, very awesome. Very well worthy of a checkout. So like, subscribe, share this. Let's get this thing popping, and I appreciate you. Thank you.